Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working on green beans. So far I have picked probably 7 or 8 pounds worth of green beans from out of our garden, and we are gonna just be working on topping them and snapping them and probably getting them in the canner. So I just thought I would take you guys along with me today. It's super humid. In fact, we probably ought to be doing this inside. It's just so hot. And so the camera keeps actually fogging up from the humidity. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 and we live in Tennessee. And on this channel you will find all things homesteading, homeschooling, and everything in between. So hope you guys just enjoy and come along for the ride. All right. Go guys. Oh, the little snitcher. Come on. Snitcher. Look at that. Okay. Nice big bowl full of green beans. Now we can wash them in cold water and then we'll be packing them into jars. Super easy. You're just going to be heating up a bunch of water to boiling. Let me get my lid. Heating this up to boiling, and then what we're going to be doing is just cold packing our jars. Would you call it cold packing? You're just going to be packing your jars with the green beans, putting a teaspoon of salt in, 1 zinc tablet if you want the green beans to retain their really nice green color. A zinc tablet goes a long ways towards just maintaining the integrity of the color in your canning with the green beans. So I usually will do that. And then all you do is top the green beans off with the boiling water, and you're going to add your lids in, and then what we'll do is process in a pressure canner for 25 minutes at 10 pounds pressure. So I have 7 jars out because that is what a typical pressure canner, or any canner actually, will hold, is 7 quarts. Also, I love this what is it called? Funnel, right? By Norpro. I'll try to link that for you guys, but I really like that it's metal. You don't need to worry about it melting or anything. There's a bunch of playing going on in the background, so it's all good. So my green beans have been in this nice cold water, nice icy bath. So they're really nice and crisp, which is a great start to your canning process. All these beans have just been topped and snapped in half, then washed in here in the water. And now we're just packing them into the jars. And you'll just pack as well as you can, because of course as they cook, they do cook down a bit. So that's why you want to pack it in as tight as you can. Okay, so I have 7 quarts of green beans, and plus I have this pot, and it is filled to the brim. I would definitely have 2 more quarts in here. I don't really want to run the pressure canner a second pressure canner. I really don't want to have to do it for just 2 jars, if you know what I mean. So I think what we'll just do is have a nice mess of green beans for supper tonight. Put the lid on these, and I think we'll just process these 7 jars for now. And what I'm going to do is just take my salt. This is Redmond's Real Salt, and I get mine in a 25-pound bag from Azure Standard. It is actually, in my experience, much cheaper than ordering directly from Redmond. And yeah, I just get a 25-pound bag of it, and it lasts for quite a while, and it's really nice to have that during canning season. All right, so a teaspoon per quart. And then I'm just gonna take out these little zinc tabs, and we're just gonna, it's just literally just zinc. This one's 30 milligrams. I mean, I don't even know that it matters. Just cheap zinc, and the zinc helps to keep your color in your green beans. All right, our water is working on coming to a boil. In fact, it's so close that I think I might just pour it in right now. All right, here we go. And because it's not like a absolute rolling boil, our jars should be just fine acclimating to the temperature of it. So we're just going to be putting it into the jars. And you'll go up to like the base of this, which gives it about a ½ inch to an inch worth of head space is what you want. In a pot on the stove, getting ready to come to a boil there, and just sanitize and make the the rubber more pliable and all that, the seal, I guess. I'm just wiping the rims of my jars with just a damp paper towel. You just want to make sure there's no residue on the rims, because that's what your lid sticks to, and that's how you're going to have a good seal, is if there's no residue on those rims whatsoever. All right, so our jars are ready. They've been wiped clean. We now have our hot lids. Rebecca's putting them on the jar here for me. If you do not have one of these little handy dandy magnetic tools to grab your lids out of the hot water, then highly suggest you get one. So we'll just place them on top, and then you're gonna screw on your little rings here. Not too tight, but just, you know, solidly, I guess. They're not loose. But you don't need to like, because that will actually, it can break the seal. So you want to have it just a nice, solid, tight. Did I not get out? the correct amount. All right, one last ring. We'll dump this hot water out so nobody gets burned. All right, and then this is a Presto pressure canner. It's extra tall. You can actually do like 2 layers of pints in this particular one. But anyway, you just put about an inch or so of water on the bottom of your pot. It's not like a water bath where you fill it up to the top. You're just going to put about an inch of water in the bottom. And then we'll just set our jars in, evenly space them. All right, so here's our green beans in the base of our canner. And I have a Camp Chef stove set up outside where I do a lot of my canning during the summer. All right. A bird tried to build a nest down in my Camp Chef stove. Set this over here first. All right, now I've got to turn around. All right, there's arrows. You want to line them up, and then here we go. It's shut. Let me go grab my lighter. This is my setup. I have it just out here near my grill, and I have a propane tank, and then I can, and I'm just like, there's my kitchen. So I can just do my canning right here. I can keep an ear on things, but it keeps the heat out of my kitchen. And also I have a glass top electric stove, and so doing these big canners on them, if they're really heavy, it is kind of hard on the glass top. So what we'll do is we'll just slowly bring this up to our 10 pounds pressure, and once it's at 10 pounds pressure, then we will start the timer, and it will process for 25 minutes at that 10 pounds pressure. All right, friends, our green beans are done being processed, and I'm just going to use this nice little handy dandy deal here, and I'm going to go grab them out of the canner. Oh. I always love to have my glove on too. I don't want to get burned. Looking super good. That's how easy it is to can green beans. Now you can use these all winter long whenever it's not green bean season. Add them as a side to your meal. You can make green bean casserole with them at Thanksgiving. They're just so delicious. There really is nothing better than a home canned green bean. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you all are having a blessed day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.